Welcome back to the channel.
And of course the music drops out right as we start. But today we are going to take you guys to our favorite place to eat here in Phoenix.
Loco Patron, so come get loco with us.
You can definitely tell it's the party scene down here.
Yes. All right, so there is parking across the street. And you'll see that there's the rails coming in right now. Nice shot. But there's parking on both sides across the street from Loco Patron.
And you can take the rail in. And I don't know like which one you would take in specifically, but it does drop off behind us and over here. So.
Yeah, it's literally right next to this platform. And here it comes.
The metro.
It's pretty neat.
The electric rail. They're electric buses essentially, right? Like rail cars? I don't really know what they are. That's not really a train.
It's a train. Yeah, it's a train. Interesting, so they must have longer trains then because it looks like there's no one there. Downtown Tempe, y'all. Downtown Tempe.
Also, look at all of the people. It's going to be really hard to see this on camera, but there are so many people hiking the hill today.
This is that ASU hill that we talked about in the Rusty Taco video. It's pretty neat.
We're going to hike it one day. We're going to make our way over there.
Yeah, and if you're interested in hiking, these are actually the same parking lots can get you up there so you can hike the mountain too.
Yeah.
This one right here. Everything going into our house, but it definitely does pick up that a lot. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase.
You can tell the sun's faded it.
Right.
Just a little bit. All right, now that we got a seat, let's take a look around. We'll do the thing. So when you take a seat here at Loco Patron, they do have house-made chips and salsa that they'll just bring out automatically. And what I love about this salsa is it tastes like homemade salsa, like literally like what I make at home. And it's just like so fresh. You can definitely 100% tell that they make this in-house. So, so good. Fresh cilantro, onions, tomatoes, a little bit of jalapeno, not too spicy. It's kind of like that perfect blend. So we just ordered some appetizers. When they come out, I'll come and get you guys. Okay, so Loco Patron is actually a little bit of a local chain here. And the first time I ate at this restaurant was this actual location about 4 or 5 years ago when I came to Tempe for a conference. And last time we came to Tempe for work, back in December, we came down here with the hopes of trying to find this restaurant. And we went kind of like all over downtown Tempe, and we ended up finding a different taco place called Fuzzy Tacos. So you guys should definitely check out that video up above. We'll also link it down below as well. And it wasn't bad, but it wasn't this location. And then I ended up texting my friend that was with me on that conference, and sure enough, we were literally right across the street from it the entire time. And so we came out here, we had dinner. It was a great dinner, fantastic. So we knew we had to take you guys back with us the next time we came out here and show you guys everything this place has to offer. So if you are in the downtown Tempe area or just in the greater Phoenix area alone, give Loco Patron a try. I have to say, I really love this restaurant. Okay, so we got the Loco Trio, and in the Loco Trio, it has queso, it has beans and cheese and guacamole, and we got the queso last time we were here, and it was absolutely amazing. I don't think we had a chance to really try the guac or the beans and cheese last time, so I'm really excited to dig in and give these a go. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the beans and the cheese. Got a little like crust of cheese here. Kind of broke my chip off, but oh well. It's hot. A little bit of like smokiness to the beans. Very flavorful, honestly. It tastes pretty good. All right, next up we've got the guacamole. Yeah, the guacamole is really good. It's very smooth. It's definitely got a little bit of kick of jalapeno here at the end after I swallowed. It's really tasty. It's got tomatoes, onions, so it's a little more kind of like that non-traditional guacamole that most people think of. It's a little bit more of a Tex-Mex. All right, so last but not least is the queso. Cheers. Out of the trio, the queso is the best. They're all really fantastic, but that queso is just like an in-house blend of cheeses and milk, and you can't really beat that. So our food is going to be coming out soon, so we'll come and get you guys when that comes out.
So I know Nacy had tossed it to main courses, but I haven't actually tried the trio yet, so I'm gonna try the beans and cheese first. I did have a little bit of beans and cheese last time, just on my carne asada. Yeah, the refried beans do have a little bit of like a smokiness to them. They're super tasty. Let's give the guac a try. It is a little bit of a thicker guac, so know that when you go in, that it's kind of like a thicker avocado. Not bad. I like mine with a little bit more cilantro and salt, but really not bad. And then the queso cheese, which honestly, this was chef's kiss last time. The Monterey Jack and the mixture of cheese that they use in this is so freaking good. It's a little bit of smokiness, a little bit of spice in there. Yeah. Get the trio if you like the beans and the guac. Not so bad. They're actually pretty good, actually. They're really good. But the queso cheese is fantastic. Do not skip on the queso cheese. So now we got a couple main courses coming out, and we'll come and get you when he gets here.
All right, so like I said earlier, I got the Arizona burrito, and it's carne asada and like peppers and potatoes, and then I got it smothered in queso cheese.
Stuff it in there. Finish him.
I may have bit off more than I can chew. Okay. So thoughts on that bite? It was really good. The potatoes were really good. The steak was really good, and the burrito, the cheese just kind of like brings it all together. And honestly, this is a really good burrito if you're looking for like something a little less like involved. that you just like kind of cut into it and eat it. This is pretty good. Next up, I got some rice. Very well flavored. And then I got some black beans. All of it just kind of like comes together really nicely. Gary got the carne asada, so let's see what he thinks about his meal.
All right, so I got the carne asada. In case you never gotten carne asada at like a Mexican restaurant, they bring you out a steak, they got a side of cheese, sour cream, guacamole, pico, some lettuce. They bring you either corn or flour tortillas or a mixture, and I decided for the flour tortillas. Then I got a side of refried beans, and then I got a side of the spicy coleslaw. So I put all of that together, except for the coleslaw, into a shell. Let's give it a bite.
Eat that taco.
Honestly, the second best taco I've had this week. But it is fantastic. The steak is one thing that I'll say about their ribeye here is that they actually season the ribeye. So it's got a nice blend of pepper, some salt, some cilantro on there, and some definitely like acidicness to it. Probably like some orange juice or something that it's soaked in. It is fantastic. The ribeye is to die for. Honestly, if you come here, get the carne asada for sure. Whether you get it in a burrito, whether you get it in a bowl, or whether you get the plate like I got, worth it. So the one thing I do have to try though is the spicy coleslaw. It's a nice vinegar-based coleslaw. The cabbage is good and tastes fresh. The carrots in there taste fresh. Overall, it's really tastes like fresh and kind of a nice complement to the ribeye and the carne asada. Honestly, it's not bad. It's not my favorite, and it's not really that spicy, but they do call it a spicy slaw. So if you're nervous about it because you think it might be spicy, it really doesn't have that high of like a spicy kick to it. But overall, fantastic. So we're gonna finish our meal, and we'll come and get you at the end for our final thoughts. So we did come here late at night last time we were here, and something to know is that this is in the kind of college downtown area. So at night they have a DJ that plays live music all night. It is a little bit louder, so if you're coming here just to eat and for that experience, it is a little bit loud, but there is outside seating if you need a little bit of a quieter area. And then they have an pretty active bar too. So there's a pretty big bar scene here at night, and it's definitely a very sort of active area. It's really good food, so I imagine that's what brings them here too. And the drink prices are really reasonable at night. I did try some of their house beers last time, and they are worth a try too when you come here. Any apps or anything?
All right, so that's gonna wrap up our tasty lunch down here in downtown Tempe. What did you think? I know you've been here before, but
I think it's really good. Again, the queso to die for. Definitely pick that up, and definitely get something with carne asada if you like a good steak. Mm-hmm. Anything on the menu, fantastic. Worth going to, and it's I think the best place we've had so far in Tempe.
And they have drink specials, and this place can get like kind of crazy at nighttime with the college crowd. And this downtown Tempe is actually a very walkable area. You can pretty much walk everywhere, and there's tons of shops and tons of restaurants down here. So even if you come down here and check out Loco Patron, you should definitely walk all the local shops and just kind of like meander in and out and just check out what the locals have.
Yeah, it's definitely a high traffic area because of the university, so you're not going to be like alone on the street. It's definitely a lot of population here, so definitely a nice place to visit.
Yeah, so if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up
And hit that subscribe button.
And make sure you ring that notification bell so that way you guys get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come get you for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I think he honked it just for us, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He did and he waved.